The dancing doctor has defended videos of herself dancing over anesthetized patients during plastic surgeries, insisting she had the patient's consent and was safe at all times. Dr. Wendell Davis-Bout, whose medical license was suspended after the videos came to light, appeared on Good Morning America on Friday. She is hoping that an Atlanta judge will overturn Georgia's Composite Medical Board's decision earlier this month. The videos were pre-consented, staged, and done at a safe interval, Dr. Wendell Davis-Bout said. Walt Disney privacy policy. Many of the videos, most of them were recorded after the fact, during recovery, which was planned by me and the patient. So I would like everyone to understand that. She added that they were only 32-second videos, normally shot while the patient was stable in recovery. Everyone was safe, she added. Share this article. Share. However, her account conflicts with those of her patients who claim they were left deformed by her surgeries. One patient, who has not been named, also told ABC that when they were asked for their consent to film the operation, they thought it would be used for medical or educational purposes, not for Davis-Bout's YouTube page. Other patients said they never signed consent forms. Latoya Archine said she'd seen footage of Davis-Bout dancing as she cut into Archine during her plastic surgery. To see that video, with my flesh being cut, without a straight line, and dancing while cutting me? That's horrible, she said. I feel disrespected on a lot of levels. Georgia's Composite Medical Board issued the emergency suspension earlier this month, saying the dermatologist was a threat to the public health, safety, and welfare. Davis-Bout also admitted that she didn't have any nurses in her surgery room, only medical assistants. But the doctor believes that she is simply misunderstood. If people really knew how I felt about her and our relationship, I think they would understand a lot better. In an interview with Headline News Cable Network earlier this month, Davis-Bout said she'd done the soul searching, but insisted she'd done nothing wrong. Bout suggested that the videos, which she insisted were filmed in a safe and controlled environment towards the end of surgeries, have been taken out of context. Had I had the forethought and the foresight that an entity could take those innocent, consented, educational and celebratory videos, misconstrue them, edit and fabricate the context, and use it for negative agendas, I would not have done it, she said. The medical board said one of Davis-Bout's patients, Sharita Cox, suffered a collapsed lung after liposuction and breast augmentation surgery on May 30th. Attorney Susan Witt, who represents 3 women suing the doctor for malpractice, said the board interviewed her hospitalized client on Wednesday. She also said that nearly 100 women have reached out to her claiming that have suffered in Davis-Bout's care. Among Witt's clients is the family of a bride-to-be, Isilma Cornelius, who went in for a tummy tuck and liposuction in 2016 with Drive. Wendell Bouts, and was left brain-dead. Bout's public YouTube channel, which has since been taken down, showed the Lilburn, Georgia, physician performing surgeries while singing, dancing, and cavorting over her exposed patients. Witt said many of the women who have come forward did so because they felt Bout had a lack of care and concern for her patients. Additionally, at least 2 of the women who came forward to Witt said that they were able to identify themselves in the YouTube videos. I think in this day and age, patients do have to be their own advocate, Witt said. This has been a cautionary tale which I believe patients can learn from. While Bout advertises that she is board certified in both surgery and dermatology, she is a certified dermatologist and not a board certified plastic surgeon or general surgeon, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. In Georgia, licensed doctors are authorized to perform surgery, even if it is not their specialty. I think in this day and age, patients do have to be their own advocate, Witt said. This has been a cautionary tale which I believe patients can learn from. I would not recommend having surgery anywhere other than a hospital or ambulatory surgical center, Witt cautioned. In the more than 20 videos that were previously posted to Bout's YouTube channel, the doctor is seen cutting into a patient's abdomen as she sings along to the O.T. Genesis song Cut It. In a recent interview with WSB-TV, LaToya Arjean Rideau identified herself as the patient in the cut video and said the surgery left her feeling disfigured. In another clip, Bout is seen leaning over a patient's half-bare buttocks without a mask or gloves on while rapping the lyrics to Mygo's Bad and Bougie. In that video, Bout tells the camera, "My patients are bad and bougie. Building up fat in the booty. You could not present a patient in a more undignified manner," Wick has said. Thus far, Bout has 5 malpractice lawsuits pending against her and has reached 4 settlements, according to CNN. Ajay Liburd, 26, has blamed Bout for leaving his mother, Isoma Cornelius, with permanent brain damage. Cornelius was just weeks away from getting married and earning her PhD when she visited Bout for a tummy tuck and liposuction in 2016. But Cornelius's heart stopped after she was left on the operating table for more than 8 hours. She will now need care for the rest of her life and did not end up getting married. She just wanted to be perfect for her wedding dress, Liburd said. She had everything going for her. That was the first time I ever saw my mom helpless. Liburd has a GoFundMe page to help defray costs of caring for his mother. Mitzi McFarland said after her own liposuction with Bout, she ended up with incisions that looked more like Freddy Krueger cut my stomach. This isn't the first time Bout has come under fire for her work. In 2013, a woman who went to see Bout at Premier Dermatology and Surgery for a scalp irritation said she contracted MRSA during the treatment. She said she suffered permanent scars on her scalp as a result.